It's the Jags and the Giants, and it comes your way next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth, and Brock one side with a clear advantage coming into this one, coming off the bye week. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. Devin Duvernay to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
3 touchdowns, Kate, is a great week for him. But less so when every one of them was matched by an interception. Those turnovers were a part of why they ended up on the losing side of that game. Ball security is what you know he's worked on all week long. It will be on the forefront of his mind.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming.
All right. And the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He's on the move.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 15.
Throwing from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. You can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Lawrence working from the gun. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Throwing is Lawrence on third down. It's taken in by Washington. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Trying to push this past the marker. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got Washington, it's complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And this one doesn't go far.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. To the air, third and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He stays up. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up 6-0 here in the first. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Now, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw now. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get it down to a single point. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. Returns looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And a man is there to knock that away.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. Now Lawrence. That's caught for the 1st. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. They'll throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's going to be caught by Washington. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Still sticking with the passing game. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now here comes the New York offense. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
He finds Neighbors right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense set for a 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Dropping back to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's able to get this to the down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
A tight end in motion now. They go play action on 1st. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Man in motion, headed right. Here's 2nd and 11. Throw complete to Warren. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Another New York Giants. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They're running the option, short side. Broke. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Giants tie things up at 14. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jaguars are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. First and 10, it's Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Drew Phillips making the tackle. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got Washington, it's complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jaguars hoping to break this tie before the half. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. Lawrence working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's taken in by Washington. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He gets this one to Strange. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Lawrence now off the play action. Hits his running back. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Bobby Okereke making that stop. From the 30 on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now Lawrence. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. So it's halftime, and the visiting Jaguars have played themselves to a nice little lead thus far. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Patriots with the lead in that one. C.J. Stroud has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they have the lead over the visiting Buccaneers as that game has gone to halftime. 2 touchdown passes there for Michael Penix. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic. See what's happening over in London. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. James O'Shaughnessy, a touchdown pass in the victory. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jaguars headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's going to be caught by Washington. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down throw. Lawrence. He just throws this one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete to Garindo. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now we're on the counter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. Just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They motion the tight end over. From the 35 on 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. They'll throw it again. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Lawrence working from the gun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded. Now we'll pause. The officials want. So the call's changed to an incomplete pass, and that takes a touchdown off the board. The kick by Shudak is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They're throwing it. Caught by Theo Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Warren running between the tackles. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing now from the gun. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
That's good for the New York Giants.
Warren will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. It's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Running it after the penalty. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So now, here's third and goal.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
Back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants start the second half with some needed points. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, first and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Pass play now. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Third and 4 coming up now. Pass play coming here. Has it in close. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Mason Smith on
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal.
They've got a man in motion.
5-yard line.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Warren.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. So we're through. It's a very important field goal for Joey Sly. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game. All set for the kickoff, Sly with the honors.
And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
The visitors ready. They've got first down from the 31. Lawrence now off the play action. He's got some. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Another try following the sack. Taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They run it again with Bigsby. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down. They're set up at the 35 now. From the gun, Garindo. And that hit stops him in his tracks. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lawrence to throw it. It's taken in by Washington. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He gets this one to Strange. And he gets this forward to the 19. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it at the 6. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Duvernay on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Warren here from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 46 on his first punch, and this one's pushing a little more distance. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Back to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jaguars leading by 7. The Jaguars in the punt formation. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his first one. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Giants offense all set to get started. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Back to throw. He finds Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Again, it's Bigsby. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation. So The Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the tell the road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snack of my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly.